Eco Express Repairs. Revolutionary, industry-leading repair scheme helping insurance companies, accident management, fleet operators, self-insured businesses and the retail public in the following ways. Reduce average repair costs, increase profits, speed up repair process, no waiting for parts, cycle time decreased, happier customer, reduce hire, happy insurer, faster key-to-key times, fast-track solutions, opportunity to win and complete more business, one-stop solution, no redeployment of a claim required once allocated to an Eco Express centre, as is often experienced with mobile repair units. Fast track repair in both steel and plastic repairs. Scope to repair work includes all body panels and plastics. Decreased claim costs, better bottom line and happier accounts department not paying out as much. Less cars, a total loss, insurance claims, ability to repair older vehicles which would have been previously written off. All technicians accredited through our training centre to Institute of Motor Industry, IMI Award standards. In-house IMI Awards Training Centre. Eco Repairs are currently the first and only body offering of IMI Awards approved training centre in fast track repairs. Ethical repair solutions, environmentally conscious, repair not replace, thus reduce wastage and landfill without affecting the integrity of the vehicle. Save money and make money with Eco Express, innovative industry leading experts. Here we see a gouge down the side of a vehicle. Our technician is currently cleaning up the repair, ready for the pin pulling machine called the flatliner. Traditionally, a body shop would remove the interior trims of the vehicle to gain access to the repair dent. Here with our modern technology we're able to weld our pins to the panel, which we will see shortly. Pins are now applied. We now are putting on the dent pulling arm of the flatliner. Traditionally, a body shop would require the panel of paint to be cleaned off completely and requiring painting to the adjacent panel. Here with our revolutionary technology we're able to keep the repair process very small. The dent is slowly pulled out. The repair keys will now be removed and the repair will be assessed. As you can see, still at this stage the repair process is kept very small with just a very small bit of the paintwork being taken off the vehicle. Now checking to see how much of the dent has been removed. If there is still some minor indentation, we will now attach the inner puller just to remove those very last small dents. Finally checking. The last sharp bits of the metal are just taken off. A fine bit of smoothing agent will now be applied to the vehicle. You now shortly see the CADIF system being used just to dry the filler. Again, all innovating technology by Eco Express. The filler is now being dried. This will just take a few minutes. While this is taking place, the technician will get the next stage of the repairs ready, masking the vehicle up. He is rubbing down the parts around it ready for paintwork whilst he's allowing the last bit of the smoothing agent to dry. As you can see where the masking line near the petrol flap and the rear light is, this is where the paint will finish on the vehicle. A traditional body shop will encompass painting the entire panel and the adjacent panel being the door. By keeping the repair process small, we are able to paint just a very small section of the carb without having to paint the entire panel. You can now see our technician applying the primer now the filler work is complete. At each stage, the repair process is checked by another technician. Quality control is done at each stage, thus enabling us to speed the repair process up without checking it at the final stage with the potential of problems. A final aerosol primer is applied to the vehicle. You can now see two technicians working on the vehicle. At this stage the vehicle has stayed in one work bay and has not moved, which enables this repair process to be speeded up. The vehicle now enters the oven ready for paint work. Again, at this stage a technician would have already checked the colour, mixed the paint, and now this is the final stage where two technicians will go into the oven together and mask the vehicle before the final paint work. The vehicle is covered in sheeting and now cut around for the actual area to be painted. As you can see, the repair process has been kept very small. The very final stages of preparation before painting. Removing all dust from the area. Final chemical will now be sprayed on to clean all the panels up. The correct temperature in the oven is now ready for paint work. Just a final clean. We will now see paintwork being applied mainly to the repaired area at the rear of the vehicle. That's the colour being applied. The lacquer then goes on afterwards. Final inspection of the paintwork whilst in the oven. Quality control process again taking place to ensure there's no issues, dirt inclusions in the paintwork. Vehicle is now ready for demasking and to be taken out of the paint oven. Vehicle is now ready for a final piece of polishing. The vehicle returns to its initial work bay, the last section. Final wax coat into the new fresh paintwork. Checking the areas. As you can see, the paint has faded in nicely with the panel above the petrol flap and to the rear door without painting. The total repair process has taken a matter of hours and has a reduced materials cost and a reduced time. The vehicle is now ready to be taken back to the customer, all within a day process. Next vehicle ready for work. Thank you for your time.